Welcome to another episode of Hardcat Feature Focus. In this episode, we're looking at the new HardcatWeb self-audit functionality. To view this feature, we first of all have to log in. I'm going to log in today with the Brisbane account. The Brisbane account has been set up so that when we log in, it will take us directly to the self-audit page. We have also locked down that account, so therefore they cannot get access to any other area of the HardcatWeb interface. Meaning that when people access this page, all they can do is see a list of the assets associated to them as a person, and they can't navigate anywhere else. Now that we have logged in, we have been presented with a list of our assets. There are three buttons: Audit, Discard, and Edit. A user can now go through this list of assets and review them to say, do I still have this asset? If they do, they can click the Audit button. And they can continue going through the list until they have audited all the records that they know they still have. If that asset is no longer associated to that person, but the record still shows that they are in Hardcat, they can click the Discard button. And they can say why this asset was discarded. And now we can press Save to save the comment as to why that user has changed the status to discard. As we can see, the buttons have become inactive for this record as we have now discarded this asset. A user can also edit a record. When editing an asset record, the user is presented with the barcode, serial number, and asset name by default. From there, they can change the location if they can see it's wrong. They can change the person that asset's assigned to if it's not their asset anymore. They also can change the condition of that asset. From here, we also can review any presets that have been associated to that asset. Once we've completed our changes, we can now press Save and Audit to complete that change. What we can do now is if we scroll down the bottom of the page, we will now have a list of all the assets that we've now pressed Audit against. With these records, we can now print a report, which will give us a list of all the records that have been audited, and we can print that and then sign it off if necessary. One of the great things about this feature, it allows for a much more efficient auditing of your assets. Instead of going around and auditing assets individually or using a team of people to do it, the auditing now comes back to the end user who is responsible for their own assets. They can log into this website, they can click the audit button on a monthly or yearly basis, whichever process that your organization would wish, therefore saving your audit team time throughout the year. The audit team's focus then becomes the discarded assets rather than the audited assets, therefore making their job a lot more efficient. Thank you for watching this episode of Hardcat Feature. Contact the Hardcat sales team at sales@hardcat.com. Alternatively, you can go to the Hardcat website, www.hardcat.com, and submit a sales request. Thank you for watching. And as always, please subscribe to the Hardcat videos.